to my...
Wow, I am not good at working those new controls with the crowd yet. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show. I am Bob Doyle.
And I'm Tracey Samlin.
And behind that mask are two of the most beautiful eyes you'll ever hope to see in your life, ladies and gentlemen. What are you laughing for?
I just thought it'd be fun.
I know you're in love with this show already, so you're going to want to, you're going to want to click
And
subscribe and click the bell.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to watch party this one.
A lot of clicking. Look at that. We got your sister saying good morning,
Good
laughing
morning.
already. It's the Bob Doyle Show, ladies and gentlemen.
My favorite.
And Tracey is starting her
Watch
party.
That is what I'm working on watching. Watching.
Oh, I forgot to do the freaking open.
It's one of those mornings.
Wow.
We were so tired we didn't even change.
How tired were we? Yeah. No. So, I know that I'm sorry, ladies. I know we brought you in when the music was basically stopped. You're free to go. That's too bad. That's too bad that I think that may be the first time it's ever happened. And I forgot to open with the dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Bob Doyle Show, and we hope that you will share it with friends and family and do like Tracey does and make a watch party out of this.
Watch party!
I love it how
when it works.
Because so anyway, wow, what a show we've got. And we're in a whole new reconfigured studio thanks to this one here. She took it upon herself to say, you know what, this way we've been doing it, it's the old way. It's no good. It's uncomfortable. Our knees hurt, right? These are all...
Truth.
Wow, what a show we've got. And we're in a whole new reconfigured studio. Show it. Oh, you can't see it.
No,
okay.
yeah. No, okay.
Hello, Annette. How are things in Australia? So we've got a few possible things that we can do, fun things that we can play with and talk about today, as soon as we get everybody in the room. Why did we call this bedtime with Bob and Tracey? Because
It's Wednesday morning.
you may not be able to tell, but we are actually sitting on the Sound Lounge
The bed!
practitioner, the vibroacoustic bed. And I did a broadcast yesterday. Hi, Lubna. Lubna's in the house. Let's hear it for Lubna with some laughter.
Which I would like to say on April 9th, I did an entrepreneur...
Hold on. Let the laughter die down. Okay, I just wanted you to be able to be heard.
Aw, that's sweet.
Yeah, you can say it now.
Okay. So, Monday, I did an interview with Lubna and Gail, and they're
Gail
on...
Edwards.
Oh, yes.
Like they all know Gail.
Everybody knows Gail. Anyway, for Entrepreneur Sushi podcast, and it's going to air April 9th, and there will be details forthcoming, but it was such a fun conversation. You gotta catch it.
You gotta catch it.
Gotta catch
you gotta
it.
catch it. That's one thing you do want to catch in
Right.
today's world. Am I right, Tracey? Ha ha.
Yes,
ha,
not
laughter
catching other things like a cold
or whatnot.
or stuff.
So Tracey has, of course, we're in isolation, as you know, or
Yes.
quarantine,
Quarantine.
like the rest of the planet. And,
Yes.
you can see that it's affected our
Yes,
sanity,
not
and we've
catching
decided to not wear normal clothes ever again. I can guarantee you, for sure, I'm not changing out of this after the show, because this is so comfortable. These are like silk pajamas, like from the 50s.
Totally. And this is silk too. So we just
And we're like
I just
Ward and
slide all over the
June.
place.
We're Ward and June
Right.
Cleaver.
yeah, I have a one drop, not pearls, but I like this.
This is so comfortable. These are like silk. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. You're doing the like she doesn't
Right,
have.
'cause she-
But if June Cleaver were around today, she would definitely be wearing the one drop,
Absolutely.
for which we have no link.
For which I still have to.
I have a one drop, not pearls.
Carolyn put up her first comedy video, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Well,
yay!
we're gonna have to find
You
out
share,
a little bit more
share.
about that. If June Cleaver
Okay,
were
so
around
why is this
today-
not working?
I don't know, but I've asked myself on this show a million trillion times. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? But I think you know I'm right. Where's the why isn't this working? There we go.
I'm just gonna put a smiley face. Return. It's okay. Now it's going. Because now the start watch party button came
Ava
up.
is welcoming you from. Why is everyone just saying hello to Tracey?
Hi.
That's not true. Ava said good morning to me first. I just missed it.
Oh.
So, but doesn't it look
Hungary.
beautiful outside? Look at what we've got going out here with this
In the desert. Isn't this gorgeous desert?
That's right. We found our own little pocket of luscious right here in the middle of the desert. Mom just joined, ladies and gentlemen. Not your mom, ladies and gentlemen. Her mom.
My mom.
Just joined.
Hi, Mommy.
So yesterday I did a live stream, which I was a little disappointed in because the frame rate of the way I was doing it was choppy. And what I was showing you was this sound lounge bed. I was giving you a visual demonstration of what happens when to your body, basically, when you're laying on this thing.
Right, so.
Annette, I'm sorry that you have to leave. I understand it's 2 a.m., but you just go, and you can
Sweet
watch the replay
dreams.
some other time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So he was doing a demo with the bed, and we have this cute little thing, and it was just bouncing all over, just to kind of give you the idea of what, vibrations
power of the
do.
waves,
Right, exactly.
right,
Yes,
right.
yes. But Facebook or the internet or something was not cooperating very well. So the first 6 minutes or so, or six.
Yeah, a little choppy, a little choppy.
But then it smooths out.
But today I thought I would, now that we have a volunteer from the audience,
Just to kind of give you the idea.
who we're both sitting on the bed right now, and so what I can do is use my phone. This is what I did yesterday, to run an app that will drive sound through the bed. But today I thought I would.
It looks like a piano on your phone.
Volunteer from the audience.
I mean,
Who we're both. They can hear some sound. Hold on, I do need to peek here.
okay.
Right now, I'm not feeding it through the bed. This is what I did yesterday. May's in there in pajamas as well from
Yay,
Israel. Hold on.
PJ time.
What?
Yeah, I've been in the
Hold
house
on,
a
I'm
long
hearing.
time.
I'm hearing us.
How? Well, this isn't playing.
Hold on, I do need to peek here. Okay. Right now, I'm not feeding it through the. I'm hearing the feed of the show. In pajamas as well.
Hello.
How long has this been going on, and is everybody else hearing that? And why is it happening? I'm hearing.
See, and these are the fun tech things that we get to play with.
I wonder if I.
Or was it when you switched
wonder
to
if
the app?
If it's coming from my phone, I'm trying to see.
You have a
I
bajillion
have
things
a lot
open.
of things open.
Okay, so this is the morning
Is
technical
everybody else hearing that?
whatevers.
And why?
Anyway.
What is? She said, "Whatever's, ladies and gentlemen."
things that we
Where
get.
is that coming from?
I don't know, but Sana,
Coming from my.
Miguel, John, Dave, Craig.
Yes. Okay. Everybody hears
Yay.
it. Everybody hears it.
Okay,
That means
so
they've been hearing
while
it this
he's
whole time.
doing his thing, I'm going to talk up something we're doing at 11 o'clock today. So if you have not yet joined the hashtag 300 wish list group on Facebook, I highly encourage you to do so. Today is the second meeting that we're doing from 11 to 12, which is just which is a total collaboration of wish listers who get together. We talk for a few minutes in the beginning and a few minutes at the end. We'll answer questions, but we spend at least 30 minutes just in a space, holding space for each other, writing the things we want to have, do, be, or experience in our lives. And it's really fun and it's really powerful. And I welcome you to join us. And so if you're not a member of the group already, you can just go to Facebook and hashtag 300 wishlist. You'll find us, and if you request to join, it's automatic. You get in. So just jump on in. There's a bunch of explanatory videos and such, but 11 a.m. Pacific, join us. Next.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Why doesn't you got to tell me? Like, hey,
Did you figure
why
it
am
out?
I? Well, it's coming through this phone somehow, but I don't know why. But it's not anymore.
So yes, well, it's okay.
Okay.
I did one of my welcomes. Carolyn, I am back, but I still have the feedback. Oh, that's better.
We're all good now.
All right. Okay, cheers. Cheers. Good morning, cheers
Okay,
for
good
all
morning,
your hard
cheers.
work. Yes. Okay, we're good.
She is donning a Life is Good mug, and I have got, of course,
Yes,
the
which life is
Dodcast
good.
and Intergalactic.
Do what you like and like what you do. Superb advice.
Man, I thought you were going to launch into a Dr. Seuss thing that just screamed.
Well, I'm going to leave that up to you
Like
because
what
you're
is it?
like clever and.
Oh, do what you like what you do. Always choose your favorite shoe. Why be uncomfortable out in the world? Ooh, shit. What world? Ooh.
That.
Hi.
Hi.
ass appropriate.
God. Oops. Sorry, folks.
So here's how here's the weird little caveat to this.
Yes. What is that?
Because of how the room is set up right now and running this through, if I have our microphones up too much, it's going to give feedback when I start to feed the bed, as you can hear right now. And I'm talking. Oh,
my butt's tingling.
That might have helped something. Hold on, let's see. So now,
I like that.
Right now when I talk, well, you're supposed to. Here we go. Let's see. Hold on. Is this?
So I want to say about the Sound Lounge, which is the holistic health science fun way of saying it's a sound lounge. It is a healing device. I can attest to it. We have testimonials from other people, but I'm going to tell you that Saturday I had a really nasty stress migraine. And within an hour of laying on here, listening to, there's different frequencies that you can push through that affect different parts of your body. And so, Joy Grace is calling me. The sound healed my head. I got up and it was gone. It was like magic.
Her head was gone.
My head was gone. It just pops right off, and it was beautiful.
It wasn't so much of a popping sound, of more of it was like a like that. I don't know.
Where do you come up with this stuff? I just want to know. Where? Oh!
All right. So now it's working.
Okay.
And it's not feeding back on the phone for some reason, which is good. Okay. So now this synthesizer right here, which is a free app for the iPhone, is running through the bed as well as my voice. And if I do like this, we're both getting a little vibration.
It tinkles.
So you'll be able to hear.
Oh!
Now these extra low tones are what the bed responds to.
Right. That's
But now even if I go up here, it's a low. Since that's a higher tone, we do feel a little something, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a light buzz, but
it's a very fun device.
So,
for a multitude of reasons, right?
So this is just a pad playing in the background. The idea here is that I can lay on the bed and compose things, and I can actually there's a multi-track recorder on the iPhone that you can get, and so I can lay down one pad of, so the bed is buzzing, and then I can lay down another track of something, so she's getting this boom, boom, boom all up and down her back.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
And then play it back, and it's just this fun little thing. So this is just one of many apps you can use to I mean, anything that makes a sound. Hello, Bob. Anything that makes a sound will work. But this is another music one. It's called the Chord IK Oscillator.
Ooh.
And she's about
to say.
So that, let's see, we've got lots of different.
So you can do fun, like sometimes being on here. It has the
probably lean in.
The fun part
Not
is
too much.
the fun part. No. Well, now I lost my train of thought.
I know. I'm so sorry. I just
was being like at a dance club or something, right? It's like you can get those, vibrations of being next to a speaker at a concert and just really tune yourself into that. Or you can play something like Meditative Mind or one of these other apps that, just totally put you into a high frequency, that they're really conscious music composed to hit certain ailments or body parts or things like that, or just, meditative mind stuff. And so either way, it's fun. So whether you want to be like, rocking out on a dance floor in your mind or just, healing yourself, it's really an amazing tool.
I just realized that.
And it's really, here's the thing, there's payment plans.
Boy, she is just.
I'm telling you guys, because here's the thing, there's so much going on right now, and I just am
How much
like
exactly?
Sharing mode. Like, I'm massive sharing mode because there's so much. Everybody could use anything wellness related, healing.
I know. Did everybody?
Skills, knowledge, all of it is
that
right
segues,
now. Our downtime is.
That segues nicely into a question I was going to throw out.
Oh. You're just going to throw it out? I
Yeah.
thought you were going to...
I'm going to just throw it out because I'm not going to. Here we go. So now, Carol says she still has less pain now, and it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay, see, that is an unsolicited testimonial.
That is true.
That is super cool.
So things are going to be different on the other side of all this. We've agreed.
Right, exactly.
So this is a question to you, the viewer. And the way that you participate in the program is by answering it in the comment section that is provided to you on whatever platform you are. This can be done in real time if you're watching live or after the fact. It's quite all right. We'll read them eventually.
Yes.
So, what do you think is going to be one major change in the world and how the world works? Like one thing that's going to just never be the same for the world, and then part two of the question is what's going to change fundamentally about you on the other side of this. I can tell you, for me, the part about me is that, and we've touched on it once in another broadcast, it's going to be about gratitude.
Yeah.
I will be fundamentally grateful for so much more. All the simple things. Like I don't know that could ever get undone at this point, because this is such a, even though we haven't experienced it, but the idea that we could, I mean, we're in lockdown and quarantine and stuff like this, but look, we're fine, right, at the moment. But the idea that it could be not fine is very sobering, and I just know that once we get it all clear, even though the world is going to be different, and that's the bigger picture, I know that I will be fundamentally changed at the level of just being grateful for things, just grateful for the little things.
And I think that goes too for globally, because the entire planet has stopped, right? So, where I've seen a bunch of videos of families doing fun things just to try to keep the kids entertained, but just really being in that gratitude for just our regular day-to-day freedoms, especially in this country that we're used to just being able to get up and go and do the things that we want to do whenever the heck we want to do them, has stopped. And so it does give you that perspective and that shift. I think another thing too is that because we're all, confined and not out, in the world seeing and hugging and such, a lot of folks are moving online. And so we've had so many Zoom or, FaceTime or whatever the technology is that you're using, conversations with people all around the globe, right? We do a lot of international work anyway, but even more so just reaching out and touching, checking in on folks and just taking this time to be more connected. And I think so on the other side of this, the world is actually going to be more connected. And I think because too, this isn't like a war where it's like one human against another human. This is sort of, something that we're all in together that makes a profound difference in how we're all sort of looking to help one another and really to support each other no matter where you are on the planet.
So you think that there will be some new level of global cooperation as a result of this?
I really do.
Tracey, say hello, ladies and gentlemen. Optimist.
Yeah.
As she should be.
Yes, I am very much so. And Lisbeth, so I woke up a couple days ago with just yuck. I mean, I'm
that's my nickname.
And
Bud Reeves, Mr. Hugs most of all. Look, we've got a couple of folks in YouTube land.
Cough,
Thank you so much for checking in. And,
which I've been holding.
And letting me remember that you are, in fact, out there on YouTube watching, consuming, enjoying, and being relaxed somehow and lulled into a false sense of security that we are going to entertain you. Whoops.
Which sometimes happens and maybe sometimes doesn't.
The world will be more connected, Lumina says.
Yes,
that's kind of what we're saying.
Absolutely. Yeah, and sharing stories. I think that's such a huge thing, too. A lot more folks are out there thinking, okay, well, this is what I've been doing, but this is what I really want to do. And so there is that space right now where we can sort of move into doing those things that we might have been putting off for so long because we were busy, right? We were busy.
I'll show you. I know we've talked about this, too, but artists of all kinds, putting their stuff out there, being a little less shy or whatever, doing these streaming online concerts and sharing themselves like that. I've got to get on this. I have set up to stream ukulele. Probably over the course of my life, literally dozens of times, and then I don't do it. And now's like the time to not be that way. Like, what is it that's
There's
going on in
concerts
my
happening
head?
online. My family is very choral, right? So they're constantly posting. There's a group. I must have been like 20 people on this Zoom call, all doing different instruments.
Yeah.
It was
I don't know how they
extraordinary.
managed that with the
I
delay
don't
and stuff.
know, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Collaboration, there were music. Anyway,
And they're all over the planet, right? I mean, it's just so cool.
But yes, now's the time to pursue your creativity. And of course, I think that is the one. Instead of ukulele, I'm playing with Mug Life.
Oh, your Mug Life. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
just-
Have you guys seen some of
I'm
these?
sure they have.
You
I'm just-
have to, if you have not, catch at least one. But there's such a series of them which tickle so many things.
I have a whole workflow in my mind of creating a co-host for this show from scratch with using the apps, because I figured out that you can use. I'm just going to walk you through the process. Let's say we take it. Let's say you want to be doing the show with Christopher Walken. Okay.
Oh, I love Christopher Walken.
So all I have to do is find an image, and I could do this right now, but find an image of Christopher Walken standing or something so it looks kind of like this. Doesn't even have to be on a green screen.
Okay.
But just looking at the camera.
Yep.
Now I take that into the Face app, which is the one that changes and morphs and makes you old and all that. But I'm not using any of those features. I'm simply using the background replace feature, which I just replace the background with a green screen.
Yes.
Right? So now I have a picture of Christopher Walken like this on a green screen, which now I can bring in to Mug Life, embody and bring and then control his mouth. I can project, and so that's on that picture of the green screen. I can project now my screen of Mug Life with the green screen, me doing this, onto vMix, onto this program, cue out the green screen. So now you're actually seeing the phone, but you're seeing the output of the phone, which is me controlling Christopher Walken's voice, and I place him right here, and I mask myself out. Or I leave the room. It doesn't matter, as long as
We could just call him and have him join us.
Yeah, but the thing about him is once he shows up, he never leaves. Even on a Zoom call, it's like, you say, well, we got to go. Go. Go.
Go for it.
I cannot
go for it.
I can't. I wish I could.
Yeah,
Lubna says, show us. She says she wants to walk through the workflow.
It is remarkable. And it's so fun because I'll be doing something and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see him doing this in some funny voice and some totally just random character impersonation. So I know exactly what he's doing. And then it just flows out of him. There's no thought.
Okay,
it just goes, phew, it's so cute.
No thought is right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's not
working.
Ever since Windows updated over here on this computer, my casting to the screen is flaky, and I have to reset it all the time for some reason. And I did it successfully yesterday easily, and now I can't remember how I did it because I do it right now, and I do this workflow and show you how I do the co-host thing I just described. I saw the look of way too much expectation to deliver on that rhyme.
Nice.
By the way, next week on the show, if not sooner, I'm going to go ahead and tease this. I will be unveiling a song that I wrote in 15 seconds yesterday that will take much longer to produce, called Hooray, Hooray, I Have a Bidet. So...
Oh my God. Oh.
So I wasn't going to tell you, I was just going to surprise you with it. But now I've got...
Now you have to do it. So that's...
I'm going to do it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
I'm going to do it. It's a couple hours of work.
Yes, so when the whole toilet... Actually, before the toilet paper, I was right at...
The day of finding the toilet paper in the store.
And you just went online and were...
Oh, you mean...
When you bought it.
Oh, when I bought it, yeah. As soon as I saw, pictures of local shelves...
Barren.
I said, all right, well,
there's still no toilet paper here. I've not...
And
we got some, but I went to the... Yeah, anyway.
I don't even care.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're not used.
Because the bidet's fun. I never thought it would be something I would ever say, ever in my whole life.
That's why we're writing an ebook called 20 Fun Things to Do with a Bidet. And in parentheses, and they're not what you expect. That's in italics.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I can see it right now. And then there's a picture of the bidet squirting out, and then someone drinking out of it like a water fountain. That's like one of the 20 fun things you can do with a bidet.
As I'm drinking, that was just not okay.
It's totally okay, Tracy. Expand your horizons about what's okay. How do you like it? Oh, Amy.
How is
Are
it?
you kidding me?
Yes, yes, yes. Totally love it. It's the best. I have to say. It's just...
We have 3 bathrooms in the house. I bought 2 for the upstairs. I know, it's getting too visual.
Probably a little too much for anybody.
But hey, we live in new times.
Right.
We're wearing our pajamas on the Bob Doyle Show. It wouldn't be the first time.
Right. So a bidet is fun, yes.
No, do I have to worry about this? You don't have to worry about anything. I mean, that's 100% your choice. If you want to take on worry.
That is on you.
We're happy with our purchase, which is saving the planet right now.
Yes.
Fine.
Yep.
Worry if you want to, but I don't think you need to.
Directing the water in a stream. Speaking of stream.
Oh, here we go. Live stream boot camp.
Wow, that was a good segue.
Apparently, now it's time for another commercial. We've gone.
We have so much
3
going on
minutes
because
without
we're
oregano oil pills.
We're here. Yes.
No, else. We have some of the best pure oregano drops you can get. One drop of it. That's what she needs. And that's a great idea too, because it really
the Vitality, vitamin C, and all that stuff from Melaleuca, and I've got all this other stuff that I'm. Yes, so Lisbeth had asked earlier if I was seeing the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I stopped going home yesterday because of this, whatever this is.
Because she's too beautiful, and she just can't subject other humans to it. Now, we're doing it here because you're used to it.
Some crap coming out of my head, and it's now settling into different things. And
now who's painting a picture?
But here's the thing: it's not. None of the symptoms are coronavirus. It's just snot.
Yeah, it's snot.
It's snot.
It's not the coronavirus.
But I'm making sure my kiddos are not around it. So it totally sucks. I drove over there. I got to wave to them, which is just not okay. But there's FaceTime and there's video chat. Of course, they are teenagers and hate all of that, but that's okay. I can at least still communicate with them.
Right.
But it's only for a couple of days. I think this will be cleared up, and then it's no big deal.
Right.
Yes.
So she started talking about live stream boot camp.
I did.
Which...
Do you have no? We're not really prepared. So he says it's commercial, but it was like none of us is just like, we should mention.
No. I found yesterday when we launched it in January. I did a spoof testimonial video. Do you remember of people who took the course, which hadn't even happened yet?
No.
And I found it on Instagram TV yesterday. I was like, I should play that because it's goofy and.
We'll play it.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
You're just not ready.
I could do it if you just talk. I could probably do it.
If I just talk, okay. So while he does that, I'll explain what Live Stream Boot Camp is. It's a 30-day program, if I can remember correctly. Yes, 30-day program where every single day you're part of this collective group, and inside that group you go live, and there's assignments and all of this, but really the intent is to get you comfortable doing what we're doing right now, which is going live, and to give you the guidance of how to do that, what's your message, are you just gonna connect and be goofy? Do you have other things that you want to say? You can use this to promote your business. You can do it for interviews. You can do all different kinds of things. And so it's 30 days of practice in a very safe group environment before you flap your wings and fly and do it live on your own timelines, and then get it out there into the world on a regular basis.
Yeah, good one, Tracy. Way to fill time. Just the right amount of time, too,
Perfect.
I think. Let's see what happens if this is...
Is this it?
Yeah, let's see. Wait, I don't want to... No, I don't. Go away. And do we have
can
audio?
They see this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hello. Before I took Bob Doyle's live stream boot camp, I was terrified of my telephone. I would sleep with it in another house completely. The idea of going live was preposterous, simply preposterous. But after just 30 days, look at me. I'm a pro and I don't know when to stop. Even though I'm being signaled to right now, I'm ignoring it because I love it so much.
How's it going? You know, I like to talk about...
This goes on way too long.
My era.
Oh my
There's like 4 minutes of
I
it.
forgot about this.
I was actually born in 1987, but the 70s is my favorite era. I have a lot to say about it. So I like to live stream my opinions. That way, other people who are fans of the 70s, my era, can interact with me and we can become amigos. Live stream. Live stream boot camp is what got me there. I wouldn't have been doing it if it weren't for Bob Doyle and that amazing 30 days I spent getting comfortable with myself, which I am.
Hello and welcome to my live stream about art. Oh wait, this isn't my live stream? This is me telling you about how I learned to be so comfortable live streaming? Well, that was a live stream boot camp. I'm so comfortable with it, every time I pick up my phone, I feel like I'm about to live stream. That's why I said all that stuff before about like, welcome to my podcast. Which I didn't say because it's not a podcast. That's a whole other thing.
My friend said that I was too scared to live stream, and I was. But then I took a course called Live Stream Boot Camp. And now I go live every day and have amassed followers numbering in the gazillions. More than I had before, I can tell you. And now people are finally learning all of my hairstyling techniques. I love it. Thank you, Bob Doyle.
Hi, my name's Eric. I'm an artist, and I live stream my art, the artistic process. Me doing my art, me hating my art, my coming to terms with my art and loving it again, and then my sharing my art online, and then my art. There's just a lot of stuff about my art. I live stream it because people like it. And I've built an audience of people who like me, who like my art. And they show up at all my shows. Why? Because of the relationship that I developed with them during my live streams about art. A thing I like. Yes, that's what you should live stream about. And if you're not comfortable with live streaming, why not take the live stream boot camp from Bob Doyle? That's what I did. It works. I am passionate about mustaches. I occasionally tell my friends about how enthusiastic I am about mustaches. Some of my friends say, "You should live stream about mustaches. You are so passionate." I laughed at them and told them they were silly. For what do I know of live streaming? They said there's a course called Live Stream Boot Camp you can take. Bob Doyle from The Secret's teaching it. Why, I signed up right away. And boy, am I glad I did. Now I share my love of mustaches anytime I want. Like right now. I love mustaches. You know, when my nephew told me that I ought to live stream about my passion for being an older guy with earrings, I told him he was a freaking idiot. I mean, if you knew this guy, you'd say it too, because just about every other thing he says is complete idiocy. But in this case, I looked into it a little bit, and it said, start over.
I'm an elephant. People told me I was a lunatic when I said I wanted to live stream. I said, I don't think I'm a lunatic. And they said, where are you going to learn how to live stream? And I said, well, a friend of mine told me about Bob Doyle. You mean Bob Doyle from The Secret? Yes. Okay, go on. A friend of mine told me about Bob Doyle Live Stream Boot Camp, where you learn all about live streaming. Not just how to do it, but strategies and monetization and the whole thing.
God.
So that's what I'm going to do. Why am I even talking to you? I don't know.
Oh my God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe and click the bell.
Oh my heavens. I forgot about that.
Craig Goldberg
I
in the house, ladies
forgot.
and gentlemen. We are sitting on the holistic.
We
Oh,
are
that reminds me.
Sound Lounge.
Yep.
It's not going,
I gotta
but
no, it's not, but it's about to because there's a
oh
part
my
two to
gosh.
part two to my demo.
That was
All right, listen.
that was awesome. Woo!
All right, so
anyway, so if you're
hold on a sec.
ooh, tingles, it's good.
All right, hold on. Okay, I just want... Whoa. Hold on.
Hold on, wait.
I just wanted to show what it did visually, but if I have the mic on,
Yes.
Tracey was making all kinds of comments about you personally, but you didn't hear him because I had to turn down the...
Who, Craig?
No, I'm just talking to the audience in general.
Oh, okay. I have no idea why we're doing this.
Yeah. See,
They were just there.
I am so comfortable with this show, I can do it blindfolded.
Oh!
Oh my God, how does he do it?
I don't know.
This is actually a very weird view because I've got my glasses on too. So light's coming in. I'm
Yes.
seeing a very strange silhouette. What time is it? 8:36. Oh no. All right, the glasses are dancing. That's right.
Yes.
Where's that music coming from? I think it's my neighbor. Yesterday.
Yes,
So
the
my
neighbor.
neighbor yesterday was playing, I don't know, some kind of 90s up music. He's out in his back patio just like, at first it was like, good, yeah, let's keep the spirits up. But then after a while it was kind of obnoxious. But
And then last night we were sitting in the backyard doing a
Doing a
little
live
brag,
stream.
yeah, and random Spanish. And then apparently one of our neighbors.
we have to tell the story completely.
Okay, it's quite embarrassing.
Oh, yeah. But we have to communicate the full embarrassment by telling the story properly.
Well, then you tell.
So we started speaking Spanish very poorly. We both seemingly have had the exact same amount of Spanish.
Estudié para 4 años, pero no uso, no recuerdo.
See, there you go. And we'll do this around the house for fun, I guess. I don't know.
Random Spanish.
Yes, and then we say hashtag random Spanish, and we all have a good laugh.
Yes.
But yesterday we were doing random bad Spanish, like
Yeah.
yo, no, say, and absolutely no attempt at doing it correctly. And at one point I asked, and we were getting kind of loud. We were just outside.
Because I didn't realize, I wasn't thinking about neighbors because I wasn't.
Because we're thinking about isolation. We're the only ones on the planet right now. That's our
Right.
thought process. So then
Right.
I don't remember what it was, but I said
I don't
something
know.
like, well, how do you say so-and-so in Spanish? Some goofy thing. And then we hear a neighbor. This is the first thing we've heard. This is like
Ever.
a couple of doors down on the other side of the wall.
Oh, my God.
Say something in Spanish.
And I was, it was, first of all, it was surprising because I didn't know anybody was there.
And I thought, oh my God, they heard us. Like this all happened in a split second. I put it together that they'd heard us. They're getting tired of us butchering their language.
I just felt terrible.
And so I said this, and so then they were actually offering the answer. So I said, what? Like in response to them. And
It's
then I
bad.
realized they were having a continuous conversation that had nothing to do with what we were doing. But there was that moment of just feeling totally busted,
Yes.
which would have been hilarious.
Yes.
But we got the feeling anyway. Like I got to experience, I got both sides of it. I got to experience feeling busted and then the relief that I wasn't. Right? Because if I had been busted, yeah, it would have been a great story, but I would have preferred not to have been. So I got both feelings. And that's how our imagination works, ladies and gentlemen, which is why we're teaching you to hold a vision for the other side of things. It's all...
Right.
Hi, I'm Bob Doyle.
I'm Tracey Samla.
Nice cadence matching.
Nice.
When did you eat the banana?
Before we went
Oh,
live.
yeah, okay. I was going to say, I don't remember you doing that on camera, but
I did not eat a banana.
she
live.
cut a banana in.
It's partially green.
Yeah, my banana has a hole in it somewhere. It's not doing it anymore. Oh, there, it's a right angle.
Partially
No.
green. It's fine.
So I will not eat this banana while on camera. I'm sorry if I had the sound effect from the Full House series. Then
Oh, we
I
were
would-
talking about Full House
we
last
sure
night,
were.
too. That's
and then
right.
again this morning.
Yes, I love Full House. I think I've seen every episode.
That's all I
Yeah.
can tell you.
Yeah.
Do you know the theme?
And Fuller House. Yeah, but I'm not going to sing it right now.
Come on.
No.
One line.
No.
A word.
No.
Just get me started. Maybe it'll jog my memory. Just say the line. Do you remember the tune but not remember the line?
Yes, I'm sitting now. You put
See,
me
I
on the
need
spot.
what
I'm
I
like,
really
wait a
need
minute.
is the tune, but I don't want to ask you to sing.
The Milkman, the Paperboy, the Evening TV. That's what popped in. It's
Wow,
like in
those
the
are
middle
lyrics
of
of
it.
that?
Yeah, it's part of it.
Okay, Raven's sharing what she's doing with her time, so everybody click her link and buy everything she has to sell.
Yes.
Apple and bananas are not for on camera. That is correct.
Amen to that, for sure. Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys are working on too, feel free to plug in,
Do you remember
We're all about sharing. Sharing is caring.
the song from Barney? And it was probably... Did you guys watch Barney? No, not that one. I like to eat apples and bananas.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, my kids.
And then...
yes, all day, every
I
day.
like to oot ooples and bananas.
Yeah. For sure, that was a favorite. Yes.
What else?
Oat,
What's another
oat,
vowel?
oat.
Opals and bananas.
Yes.
And then
I like
to
apples and bananas.
apples and bananas. Bananas.
God, I love Craig and his beautiful wife. Vic are having a little girl any day now. Babies. Although we won't get to see babies right away because of all this stuff, but I mean, we'll see babies, but...
Hold on, why is Raven saying whatever happened to something?
I don't know. Something.
Whatever happened to something?
Oh, yes. Whatever happened to...
Oh, this is part of the lyrics of Full House.
No, she's spot on. It's the beginning part. Whatever happened to... Oh, man. Could somebody look that up for me, please? I really...
That's all I know.
I watched Fuller House, too, because, the kids...
Well, you
still
got
kids.
I mean, so many
they're still
unanswered
kids.
questions.
Yes.
It's like a whole freaking cliffhanger. What happened to the...
Yes.
What's their name? Tanners.
Yes. That's a very fun... I've always loved that show. Both sides of it. The old and the new.
I have a question.
But I used to watch Growing Pains, too.
I didn't watch any of those.
Oh, man. Totally.
Nope.
Yeah.
None of them. Tool Time.
Tool
What was the
Time.
one with... Was that the one with JTT?
JTT.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, wasn't he in Tool Time? Wasn't he Tim Allen's son?
Yes, I think that it. Yes, that's
there was
true.
I had
The one
girls
that actually got me to want to do theater was Ricky Schroeder's
Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons.
Didn't see that
Silver
either.
Spoons.
Do you know the theme to that?
No, not that I can think of. No.
Andy knows it word for word. All right, Amy, we'll get Andy to record a video for
Oh,
Tracey
that would
and
be
send it.
great. We'll post it. I would love it.
Whatever happened to predictability? The
that.
milkman, the paper
Boy,
boy,
the
evening
TV.
TV. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go. There's a heart. There's a heart and a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere you go. There's a face of somebody who needs you everywhere. Everywhere you. Oh, I got it now. I remember.
Oh, it's good.
The hook. I needed the hook.
Thank
Lubna.
you.
This is why we love Lubna so much, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a multitude of reasons why we love that woman, but yes.
Well,
That's a
the
good
main
example.
One. That's the main one of all.
Wait, I'm having a baby soon. What?
Okay, don't take that clip out of context, ladies and gentlemen. She is quoting somebody else.
Oh, no, not me. No, we're done.
No, she's having a horse. It's a horse.
Oh, it's a horse. Okay.
Of course.
Of course it's a horse. A horse, of course. Wait,
No.
I have unicorns. Oh, wait, how do I... Hey. Hold on.
That was the bed.
Can you see the unicorn?
Oh my God! Wait a minute. What's happening there? I'm trying to get the right angle.
Can you get it?
It looks like almost looks like. Are they kissing? No.
Yeah.
What's happening here? Is
I
this?
think they're kissing.
No, this has got to be the
See?
screenshot for the show. So look up and smile. No, you make sure you're. Okay, there. We'll see if Facebook grabs that one.
Probably not.
Philly or Colt? Hey, and back in the old days in broadcasting, there was a cough button. And when that was
I did
gonna
not mean to
happen.
be coughing.
So I
don't wanna be coughing.
I have a question which is filled with intrigue and mystery.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You ready?
Yeah.
You know how there's all these secret organizations, right? Or we hear about them.
The secret?
Whatever. But yeah, I
Sorry.
mean, I knew that was
Yeah,
to,
anytime that word comes up. it
secret
just makes me
organizations,
giggle.
right? You got, I don't know, the Masons and the
Oh,
Illuminati and
right.
I don't know,
Skull
whatever.
and Bones and
Sure. Secret organizations.
Secret Knock.
So I was
Club,
wondering, like, what was the very first secret organization? Like, did cavemen have secret
It was
organizations?
the Rock, Paper, Scissors Club.
Like, they're looking
No,
at...
there was just rock. No, they didn't have paper and scissors. It was just the Rock Club.
Yeah, that game was probably really easy to win and lose.
was
Everybody
just
just got
hitting it
along.
to the
Just said
rock.
rock. Nothing beat rock. We are agreement. And so then technology happened, and now rock could defeat something, and then wars happened.
Yes.
So that's what happened. The
That's
invention of
it.
scissors or paper is why there is war.
That's exactly
She
right.
is just a walking example of how not to cough. She's all over her hand or out in space. This is a public service announcement.
This is why I'm self-quarantined right now, so I can hack anywhere
Well,
and not have to worry about it.
Andy, it's too late. We already got Andy's offering but we've already got it. Lubna came in with the save.
yes, we're good.
However, we are requesting that you make a video of you
Yes,
singing it.
please. That
and
would
sign a
be
video
really
release.
great.
And then we'll play it on next week's show.
Yes.
So have clothes on or whatever. All right. Well,
That is a
kids these
requirement.
days- Kids these days in
Yes.
isolation, everybody's just taking their clothes off in isolation.
Oh my
That's what I
goodness.
heard.
Oh my goodness.
That's what
This
I
is
heard.
true. Yes, just it's
I didn't hear that.
yes, I know. But
Well, what if I did?
Well, like, Cruz
All we got
wants
to
to
do
just
is
run around in his diaper.
That's toddlers, man. Oh man.
Hey, I'm telling you,
They got the right idea, right?
Yes, who needs clothes?
Well, I like this. This is
Well,
really
that's true. This
comfortable.
is fun.
By the way,
This is
underneath,
fun together.
underneath.
There you go. Oh, look at that! I want one. How do I get one?
That's a good question. I think
I don't even know.
I think
I'm
you can go
sad.
to bobdoyleshow.com/store and it takes you somewhere where you can get the shirt and the mug, the watch. I have a Bob Doyle
Yes.
Show watch somewhere.
How's life? Oh, I just. love
She's
that
checking
she has-
in on her
Hillary!
watch party,
Oh,
ladies
we
and
didn't
gentlemen.
talk last week. We need to talk with
Anyway,
Hillary.
Rock Fire Club. Yes, you hit your wife over the head kind of club, and so they don't tell anybody.
They don't tell anybody.
And then there was a secret organization, the first one, whatever it was, and then
The Rock
somewhere there
Club.
was a second one. Maybe they were the paper.
Maybe.
Well,
figured
those
it
rock
out.
people don't know of paper. We must not tell. This is how cavemen talk. They use broken English.
Because I'm sure English was a thing back then.
Sure. Where do you think
Right.
it came from?
Right. Yeah. They just.
How did evolve into Latin?
No.
And now we're almost back to those guttural grunts.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
yeah. Especially
teenager,
because it's like.
would you like to go take a walk with me? What do you want for dinner?
Yes, I want the T-shirt.
Can we do something as a family?
It's mine. Do you want to go for a walk? No.
It's not just everybody. Tell every parent
go for a
who's
car
gone
ride?
through teenagers.
No.
Tell her it's not just her teenagers that answer like that.
Do you want to do anything? No.
Tracy, he may know you guy can get you a shirt. Oh yeah. one
Oh
of these
yes,
shirts.
I want one of these shirts.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I think BobDoyleShow.com. Well, now I have to check.
Is there? Isn't? I should know this. This is really sort of. bad and sad.
long before your time.
Right.
It was.
It's true.
This show has a long, long history.
There
it is,
Before
Zazzle.
Tracy.
We've got. Is there any way I can share this?
So can I order one? Seriously?
Look at that. There's the Dodcast
No
shirt
way!
and the Bob Doyle Show
I'm
watch.
totally getting one. Why do I not know this?
I don't know, but then of course the Bob Doyle Show coffee mug, which great image. Could we not show the logo one time? Jeez Louise. Here we go.
Oh my heavens. Yes, must have one. Did not know that was it.
BobDoyleShow.com/store, ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
for all your
that's-
Bob Doyle memorabilia needs with the old logo of me going like this.
Because we love the inside of your mouth.
See, Rock and Raven says it's not just your teenagers, mine are 21 to 37.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that. We've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! That's awesome.
And that's all because of you, the valued viewer.
We love you guys.
So now
Thank
we
you
owe
for
you
playing.
a great 12 minutes.
Yes. Wait. Philippines watching. Oh!
I had...
Everything does have to be virtual nowadays. Dr. Telsa! Oh my goodness. Hi, honey. This is great. I haven't talked to you in forever. Well, she moved to the Philippines, so, that's kind of a far way to go.
Yesterday we had a conversation. I said, we should talk about this on the show.
And now we're going to.
Here it is, because we got 10. We have 10
What are we
minutes
talking
to
about?
kill. We were talking about flavor. The food can't taste it, it's just there for flavor.
Oh, cilantro.
Now all of a sudden it sounds really lame. Felt great last night, but now it seems lame.
So when you're making a recipe and like there's an ingredient you're not really very fond of. So for instance, for him, cilantro, right? But you're thinking, oh well, this recipe will be just fine without it because I don't really like that. So you take it out, but then the recipe is nowhere near the same. It's completely different. And then the next time you do it, you throw the cilantro back in, and somehow you realize that you don't actually taste the cilantro, but that the meal somehow culminates together perfectly because it's in there.
Now that was the end of the story I should have told. The beginning is, and the whole idea was that when I was a kid, I had a friend whose dad made pizza.
Oh, right.
And he would make pizzas of various kinds and put things on them that I was not comfortable with, which consisted of 3 pepperoni, sausage, and mushroom. Anything else does not belong on a pizza as a teenager.
That was mine too.
So he put like eggplant or whatever it is on there, and we're like, and he says, you can't taste it, it's just there for flavor. Okay, so at the time, for a teenager, we're going, adults are so stupid, right? You can't taste it. It's there for flavor. Okay, well, then I guess whatever. Years I laughed at that statement, thinking that it was ridiculous, ludicrous, and you can't taste it. It's there for flavor. Then why you put it, right? Until I made my friend Rob's chili and did exactly what she said. I left the cilantro out because I don't like cilantro, and it wasn't the same. I put it back in. I couldn't taste the cilantro, but then the chili was back. So you see, Joe LaCicero was right, and I was a cocky little arrogant know-it-all teenager, just like all of them.
We've all gone through that. Yeah, our neighbors playing.
Yeah, we got a dance party going on next door.
We do. Yes.
You guys can't hear it, but trust us, it's happening.
You can hear it for sure.
All right, in the last 8 minutes of the show, Tracey's going to write a poem about...
Well, no, I could talk about the program that I'm launching on April 15th, which is called...
Oh, we're back for a commercial.
We're back for a commercial. So if you are an entrepreneur, most especially a solopreneur, who has not yet jumped online with their business in terms of having systems in place and website and creating an email list and a community and all of that, this is what I've been doing for a really long time, and I thought I've done it before where I put a mastermind together to help people. Now this is a done with you, not a done for you.
That's right, step up.
3 program. Well, done for you is 10 times as much because it's
things are crumbling. What I was saying.
But so I'm doing a business jumpstart mastermind for 3 months. So while we're all in this bizarre space, to take the opportunity to get you set up with the right tools, the right resources, and have you learn what you need to learn and get you ready. So when the slowdown speeds back up, you're ready to go global, or just even if you're a real estate agent, it's a lot of things that we can't do right now, but you can build your community. You can start, growing an email list. You can, get your presence out there in a much bigger way if you just get online. But it can be scary. It can be overwhelming. There's, some tech things, but when you have the right tools and hand-holding going through the whole process, it makes it so much easier and fun.
Who doesn't want to hold her hand? Come on.
Aww.
It's worth the price of admission just to get the hand-holding, guys. Okay? So
You're
all that other stuff about
hand?
business and money, that's secondary. You get to hold her hand. You get to hold her hand. Hello, we're in disguise right now.
Right.
We don't want people to know where we are, so we figure if we dress incognito.
Mm-hmm. In our pajamas.
We can fly under the radar. We could walk undetected virtually anywhere, and no one's going to go, oh my God, it's Bob and Tracey from the Bob Doyle Show. And
right, because we get that everywhere we go.
Whenever we go out, the people always shout, there goes John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. And she's like, what are they saying that for?
I had never heard that.
I have to remind her. Yes, most of you who watch the show on a regular basis know that she's had never heard of
Yeah, we
that.
had a whole episode on it because I had no idea what he was talking about.
And when Tracey has an episode, it is not a pretty sign. I have seen a couple.
I adore you. Thanks.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's so nice.
That I can...
Yes.
If that's the response, I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
These are all things. So does everybody?
I'm very lucky too.
So did everybody answer my question about like what's going to be different about them fundamentally on the other side of this? Like I'm going to always wear pajamas and this mustache and be grateful for things.
Right. And I'm going to, just
bake more banana bread.
I have to bake banana bread. I promised, and I have not done it yet.
Oh wait.
Vegan banana bread.
I have to master
Yummy.
this.
Oh, that's good.
No.
Oh, it's okay.
It's Easy Shave. Tired of wrestling with razors? Learn my simple technique. Using your own body to eliminate body hair. A simple dance of your nose and boom, you're clean shaven.
Uh-huh.
This is just, we're packed with commercials. Business Jumpstart and the Easy Shave. What did I say?
I think it was Easy Shave.
Easy Shave.
Easy Shave. So anyone, the objective of the 300... Tell the objective of the 300 wish list group. Okay, so join us at 11 o'clock, so it's 9. So in 2 hours, we're going to host another hashtag 300 wish list Facebook group live, where for an hour we're all going to get together and work on our 300 list, which is just a practice of writing down the things that you wish to have, do, be, or experience in your life. And the goal is 300. It's all about, shedding the limitations, getting out of your comfort zone, blowing up your imagination, and really taking the time to write these things down, because it was sparked by Steve Harvey, who has a video out there. It's included in the group. So when you join the group, there's a bunch of videos you can watch. And it's really just the practice of writing things down, asking for them, asking, these are the things that I would like to have and to be an experience. And then just focusing your attention on it on a regular basis and watching these things happen. I mean, we started this in January. My friend Judy Morio found Steve's video early January. So, right at the time you're writing your resolutions and what you want to have for the year. And so it just became a fun practice, and we started sharing with friends and family. And then I thought, well, we'll do a group, and then everybody ended up in quarantine, and now it's a fun group that we got to 300. One of my goals, one of my wishes. I got to 300.
We did, and that's good news.
So happy
for all of us.
Yes.
We're going to create a QR code that just whenever anyone asks about this, we're going to go, okay, get your phone right now, hold it up to the screen, bam, bam, and then it's going to go to a video of her describing this, so we do not have to talk about this in the show anymore. We have described this process.
But there's new people all the time.
I got it.
I was just asked to.
We just say, go to the group and watch the intro video.
That works.
That's what we do. Do you want everything your heart desires? Go to the group and do it. Don't worry about where it came from. Just do it because Bob Doyle from The Secret told you to.
Yeah, that. How do you do that?
I don't know. Just.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
You're going to have to put a mask on this one.
Well,
Well said.
Yes, that.
I am completely. My opinion is 180 degrees from what it was before you said that. I think it's time to end the show.
I think we're good. I think we love you guys. Thanks for playing. This was fun.
Did you play? We're thanking you for playing.
Yes.
We're not 100% sure you did, but...
Yes, wash hands, all of it. Oops. That's why I'm not going anywhere. I'm just constantly... I can't hear it.
I know. Just follow along.
I'll just go with the...
I'm trying to follow the women. Because it's not with the music.
I was trying to go with the...
All right, now, Tracey, remember that when I go to the screen that says The Bob Doyle Show, the mic isn't off. So don't say we did it.
Was that last week I did that?
That was last week. All right, here we go.
So funny. All right, we love you guys.
You did it.